I had one chance to shoot the only 2 rolls of film I had. I'd waited for over a year for the perfect event. Oh, I don't get jammed. And I screwed it up. Oh no, I'm wasting so much time on this one thing, you know what I mean? Big time. Yeah, so I'm trying to get on that street before they come round.
Yeah.
So what the hell is or was Cinestill Redrum? Just red scale film? Well, no. Normal red scale film is essentially just colour film that's flipped when it's spooled. So when the light hits the film, it passes through the emulsion layers backwards. But Redrum, well, it is that, but it's 800T reversed in a manufacturing error. And with a sprinkle of brilliant marketing to make the most of a bad batch. This accidental one-time release became, in my opinion anyway, the best red scale stock available. With all of that in mind, you can imagine why I was more than a bit hesitant to shoot it until the right opportunity came up. So after a year of the only 2 rolls I could get my hands on just sat there waiting in the fridge, it was time. Welcome my brother, who I wasn't expecting to be here. Now you are on YouTube forever. Don't touch me! As the sun hadn't fully set yet, I wanted to make the most out of the rolls of Redrum I had, so I started by shooting Portra. Also, so I had some shots to compare against in the same conditions. Very sciencey, I know. You want to be in the wedding dress?
Where was my invitation wedding dress?
Actually, I'm going to try up there for a minute. Oh, ow, it hit me in the face again. Oh, don't get jammed.
Oh.
Yeah, it's jammed. Oh no.
Houston, we have a problem.
So when I mentioned about shooting a roll of Portra because the sun was setting, well, I stupidly neglected to think about the fact that the parade probably wouldn't wait for that. And an issue that I'm now quite used to hit me while trying to change the film stocks. My camera jammed and fully locked up while I was trying to take out the Portra. Yep, this specific roll must have been from a newer batch from Kodak, where they changed the exposed sticker seals so that they always, and I mean always, get jammed in the Pentax's mechanism. And to top it off, always at the worst time and never when I'm not stressed. So with that in mind, you can imagine why I was panicking so much and I had no idea what caused the jam. That, and it took so long, most of the parade had already passed by the time I'd sorted it out. After getting a shot or two, and once the SADs had finally passed, like the parade, we're sort of stuck here, aren't we? I went ahead and, against all the laws of the Geneva Convention, used my last 2 brain cells and realised actually that road is the best one to go. Look, like if we go up there and catch across the other side, if we absolutely legged it, we might just be able to catch it coming back the other side of town. Right, I think we can cut through up here, you know what I mean? Fuck's sake. Yes, I'm trying to get on that street before they come round. And when we finally made it, our hearts sank as we had just missed it. Or so we thought. Obviously I'm joking, as we knew we had time.
Shut up. You are more worried than the kids who weren't allowed to get their fake lightsabers.
You shut up. You didn't even let me get a lightsaber either.
What was that?
The spectacle of flame, colour and music.
Thank you. It was really nice with the flame in front of it, you know what I mean? Thank you. And as the last bands and floats rolled past, we decided to head over to the fair and finish our rolls of film in the evening.
Oh no, I was just saying how creepy that was.
Where? Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, that is creepy. As we had a shot or two left each, I decided to go out on my own the next night to get some matching shots to compare Tina's 800T against my Redrum. I almost had a heart attack when I thought I'd ruined Tina's entire roll by not changing the ISO when loading it.
Oh my god, we never changed the ISO on our camera.
To be fair, it was a bit of a blessing in disguise as she'd been using her built-in light meter to expose her film. And if I'd actually set it correctly at 800 ISO, I think the shots would have came out way too dark, so it was probably a good thing in the end. So yeah, if I was somehow lucky enough to shoot Redrum again, I'd love to try metering it at a lower ISO, as it could really do with it because of the light having to pass through different layers compared to what it's meant to go through. That and the color sensitivity being completely different because of the red and my meter not compensating for that on its own. A bit like metering for shooting black and white trichrome. Keep your eyes on this space for a video about that coming up in a couple videos time. Anyway, the only thing I genuinely regret is not buying more. I've just got to really hope that Cinestill cocks up again before Halloween this year, because I am sure as hell not doing a gut-destroying campaign to Cinestill like Grainy Days Arse Blasting Mountain Dew Aerochrome fiasco. And with all of that, I'll see you next week. Like, actually this time, not a half a year apart, don't worry. Sorry.